When Tiggy Walker's husband, Radio 2 star Johnnie, died, she told Alfred she wanted to immerse herself in creative writing projects, to cope with her loss, and to create something that was her own after years of caring. And Tiggy's hit the ground running, with book tours and media appearances following her best-selling story of life with Johnnie, Both Sides Now. And now we get to see more of Tiggy's creative work at Shaftesbury Arts Centre on Sunday, with the debut of a short film shot locally and featuring some familiar faces.
It's a kitchen garden. It's supposed to grow food, not rose hips.
Well, we make rosehip syrup.
Syrup? It used to be full of real produce.
The kitchen garden runs to just 10 minutes, but it's the first step in what Tiggy hopes will be an exciting, fulfilling new film-related direction for her.
The original idea to make this short, to write this short, which I actually wrote on the train from Waterloo to Tisbury in about 20 minutes, it's a little bit of a teaser for a feature film that I've got in development, which is a foodie love story set in the first half of the 20th century in Italy. And I thought, well, what can I film around Shaftesbury that could be useful for this film? So I actually did, it's like a little sequel to the film, but it acts as a teaser. It's about the power of food to rekindle memories, take people back in time, and actually the power of food to heal. Now, I actually made this in the last couple of months of Johnnie's life. I put the lead character in a wheelchair because Johnnie was in a wheelchair, and that was my reality then. And we actually borrowed one of his wheelchairs to film it. And shot it for 2 days at Pythouse Kitchen Garden. And I'm very thrilled to say I entered it in for a few film festivals, and it won me the accolade of Best New Director at New York, Chicago, and Tokyo, which was really rather lovely. So it has had the most extraordinary reaction on YouTube. It's had over 232,000 views and just massive comments. So I'm actually, Kerry, using it as a springboard to write a bigger TV series based around the characters, because everybody has fallen in love with these two characters and the interaction between them.
Will you expand this into a full-length movie? Is that the idea?
I don't think it would work as a movie, but it would work as a 6 times 30-minute TV series, and that's actually what I'm writing at the moment. So for the feature film, I've written it and I'm the producer, but I am not the director because feature films are really, really big, and I think I'm just a little too long in the tooth to start taking up a film directing career.
Now, it's interesting, this is a 10-minute short. You can say a lot in 10 minutes. And your background professionally, you've made TV adverts, which is usually 30 seconds. So I guess you've honed the art of communicating a lot in a very short time.
I mean, it's an absolute luxury to have 10 minutes for this. And funnily enough, it's amazing what an engaging story you can tell in 10 minutes. It's quite an art form, the sort of the short film art form. But if you can engage people and involve people, then that is fantastic. Yes, previously to this, 60 seconds was as long as I'd got on anything.
It seems that you're doing lots of new things in your life.
Kerry, I think you have to understand that looking after darling Johnnie was a pretty full-time thing because I was his agent and manager, and all my creative juices were getting suppressed, and now they're just all exploding out because I put my career to one side for his. And if you don't mind me sounding completely and utterly nuts, Johnnie is looking down on me, just going, "Come on, Tiggs." And I think this is all happening now for me because he realises that I kind of put it all to one side for him.
It's kind of nice having an astral motivational coach, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, he is our celestial producer. Darling Johnnie, gone but not forgotten.
And you've got some recognisable people in it as well, haven't you?
Well, yes, I've got 2 fantastic actors. I've got local actress Pippa Hayward, and Pippa has been known from so many things like The Bodyguard, she was in Bridgerton. Pippa and I were at Bristol University together, so it's just so fabulous to work with an actress who I go back such a long way with. And indeed, I wrote the part for Pippa, the lead part. And the man is Ramon Tikaram, who many people know from if they've watched This Life. He's Ferdy in This Life, and he's been in Chaos and Happy Valley. He's got a film coming out with Jason Statham this August. So Ramon is one of the busiest actors around at the moment, and I was so lucky to get him for 2 days. Ramon is going to actually come to the screening on Sunday to do a Q&A afterwards. So if anyone wants to ask him how many slices of pear tart he ate, or or why he liked the script, or indeed what's coming up in his filming career, they can do so.
And you can enjoy The Kitchen Garden by Tiggy Walker at 1:30 on Sunday, the 3rd of May at Shaftesbury Arts Centre. It's free admission. There'll be a Q&A afterwards.